Hello everyone and welcome to the Sanbrooke Adventures, where Christmas 2023 is starting now and we're looking forward to taking you along on many different festive adventures throughout November and December 2023. We're going to be starting off here in our wonderful home, decorating for Christmas over the next few days, and following that we're going to be visiting lots of different Christmas markets and other events all throughout the festive period. I love this time of year. Many of you'll know it's my favourite time, Christmas. It's all about family and being together and just celebrating this absolutely amazing time of year. I love decorating. I just love the whole festive season and I cannot wait to take you along. It's actually been 14 months since we moved into our beautiful house and I can't believe how fast time has gone. We've already had a Christmas here last year. We've had 2 Halloweens now in this house and yeah, we're about to decorate for our second Christmas. And you know what? We're going a little bit bigger this year. Of course, I've got all my twinkly lights ready. We're going to be starting off inside the living room and then gradually expanding outside with lots more decorations and lights. And yeah, in this video, we're going to take you along for that Christmas decorating adventure. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Sean, why are you talking about Christmas so early? Why do you want to put your decorations up now? Well, do what makes you happy. That is my answer to that. And Christmas really does make me happy. It's my favourite time of the year. And I love decorating the house and just spreading lots of joy and cheer around the house, having our friends and family round. And of course, decorating for the neighbourhood as well. It's really nice. So yeah, going to be starting off here in the living room today with putting up our twinkly tree. Now, we had it over here last year. We really liked the position when we was all snuggled up at night watching Christmas movies on the TV. It was really nice having the tree right here. So yeah, that's going to be the first phase today. Following on from that, it's going to be doing all the garlands up the stairs again, just like we did last year. However, I'm actually going to replace the garlands this year because they weren't actually brand new when I had those last year. I've been using them for many years when I used to live with my parents still. So yeah, I want to make sure I replace those for this year. It was all about time really last year, you know. We just moved into our house and yeah, just thought, oh, what can we do utilising what I've got? We're going to be doing some garlands over the top there as well. We'll have a window display and yeah, lots of other smaller details around here too. So yeah, going to be starting off here in the living room and then of course making our way doing the outside. Now, of course, at Christmas, you spend a lot of time in the kitchen, around the dining table, preparing food, eating food, your Christmas dinner. I want to make sure that we really add even more into here this year. We're going to have the garlands going around the top of the mirror there. We'll have Santa in here. Along with that, we'll have the decor on the table as well. It looked great last year, and I'm going to kind of extend on that for Christmas 2023. Because you just spend so much time in here, don't you? Prepping food and having Christmas buffets and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I do love our kitchen diner. It's a nice space. So I'm going to really make sure we go to town in here as well. We'll have the nutcrackers, we'll get the mousse up as well. And yeah, it's going to look really festive in here. So starting inside, I always like to kind of start the preps inside before going outside and decorating more at the back this year and also more at the front of the house. Yeah, we're going big for Christmas 23. Now, one thing I love to do at the end of Christmas when I'm taking the decorations down is pack everything away in a really nice order. I know it can be hard and some people think, oh, I'm just going to take it all down, chuck it in a box and sort it out next year. I hate that. I like just getting everything organised. So when it comes to putting them up again the next year, everything's ready to go. So yeah, I've got it all nicely here for the main tree. So yeah, we've got the 7-foot flocked fir tree just over there. That was actually bought from Wilko's last year. Won't be getting one from Wilko this year, sadly. With that going into administration and closing down. But yeah, this is a really nice tree with like the snowy effect on there, 7 foot tall. So we're going to be putting that up in the living room. Off to the left just here, I've got this tree skirt. And yeah, this is really nice because obviously it covers up the kind of base down there at the bottom and the tree slots up through the middle. So yeah, I'm going to put the tree skirt in. Bear in mind, if you're doing one of these, make sure that you do put it down first when you're doing the base, because yeah, you can't add it around afterwards. Well, not very easy anyway. And then along with that, we've got the twinkly lights just up here. Yeah, I love my twinkly lights. I'll be talking a lot about these again this year. I know I've inspired a lot of you to get the twinklies, but yeah, these are the generation 2 that we're putting on this tree. I also use them on my massive tree in the garden that'll be going up in the next few days as well. And yeah, they're all app controlled. You can do patterns and yeah, they're amazing. These are the twinkly lights I definitely recommend. And then I've got all the baubles, ornaments, decorations down here that are going to be going on the tree. However, this year, the tree's having a bit of a twist. No, we're not putting Stella on the tree. We're actually putting some of my Disney baubles on the tree. Now, they're all wrapped up just here. I'm going to delicately get these out and show you them later. But I've got a collection of Disney ornaments, and yeah, these were quite expensive. I've bought them a lot over the years. Ever since I was a kid, I tend to buy 1 or 2 every Christmas going to Disney. So yeah, my plan is to use these this year on the decor on the tree and also around the house. But anyway, let's get started. Going to take all this stuff downstairs, make a start on the tree. Charlotte's just gone to get some food shopping in, so she'll be back shortly as well, and will be helping do some decorating too. Well, it's not took too long to set the tree up just here. It comes in 3 different sections. Yeah, it's only a small one, this 7 foot. It's not like the massive one that we put in the garden. That takes a full day to put up and add all the lighting onto it as well. But of course, this one's inside. And yeah, next job is to put the twinkly animated lights on there. So we're going to talk about those before finally adding the decorations on, including them Disney baubles that are going on there this year. Yeah, always make sure you fluff up your tree. You don't want to just try and kind of chuck it up and leave it. Make sure you fluff it so it looks perfect. And yeah, I'm always fluffing it just to make sure it looks good throughout Christmas as well. And Charlotte's arrived back from doing the shopping.
Just come in with all my big bags of shopping.
Hey, Christmas is starting now.
I know, it's so nice to see the tree back, isn't it?
It is. It doesn't feel like that long, to be honest, though.
No, it doesn't. It just makes it feel so much more homely.
Oh, it does. It's not really like bare without it.
It has. So it's going to be nice when all the tree lights are on, all the decorations. We'll be sitting there in my Christmas PJs.
Yeah, and you've got a few plans for Christmas for the channel as well, haven't you, as well?
I'm going to do some baking, of course. So let me know, what would you like to see me bake? I'm going to do some ones that are like proper homemade, like measuring out all the stuff. So let me know what you'd like to see.
Yeah, instead of just kind of like buying it in the box, ready-made.
Instead of like the box mixes, I'm going to go for it and I'm going to make them all from scratch.
Yes, that would be nice. We're also going to do a gingerbread house this year.
I have actually just saw a gingerbread house in Aldi.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
a proper big one, and you have to like glue it all together with like icing and stuff, so we could get that one.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We're definitely going to do more Christmas content this year on the channel.
That would be really nice.
Yeah, I've already told the viewers we're going to do a lot of Christmas markets and stuff as well.
Bratwurst!
So. Hey, nice bratwurst. You like bratwurst now,
I
don't
love
you?
bratwurst now, so I can't wait to have one at the market.
Oh, it's going to be really nice. But yeah, tree's looking good. And yeah, in the same place as last year. We really liked it here because when we have like our Christmas backgrounds on the TV, it's just really nice, isn't it? But yeah, going to do the twinklies now. So here they are. So this is a pack of the 400 twinklies that I've got the Generation 2 models. Now, if you've seen these lights around, they're not cheap. However, they are fantastic what they do. I've got quite a lot of these now. We do this with 400, but then yeah, we do that with a couple of sets out in the back because they are fantastic. Now, this is actually one set, even though it looks like 2. How Twinkly do it, they put like these 2 wires on, so you've got like a top half of the tree and a bottom half. Always start putting them on from the bottom half of the tree because obviously it's the chunkier part of the tree, you know, before working your way up. And then what I do when I get to about this point is I'll start with that set at the top and then you meet in the middle. So just kind of doing it like this, avoid, you know, like when you think, oh, I've got this many lights, like 200 lights or whatever, and you start wrapping them around and then you get to here and you're like, oh, I've not got enough lights to finish. Doing it like this, how Twinkly do it, actually stops that because, you know, you start at the top, you start at the bottom, and then you can gradually work up. Do a few of them, a few of those, and meet down in the middle. So going to start with these. The good thing is as well, it's all controlled through the app on your phone. I'll go through that in a little while for those of you that didn't see it last year. But also, it actually saves all your settings from last year. So literally, I've just gone straight out the box because we haven't changed the Wi-Fi router or anything like that. It's all still set up, ready to go, which is great. But of course, I will remap the tree when all the lights are on. I'll remap it just to make sure that we get the perfect patterns. it's took me about 30 minutes to put all the twinkly lights into place here on the tree. So yeah, 400 LEDs on there, and yeah, it's looking really good. I also like to make sure that I don't leave big gaps anywhere on the tree. So I tend to turn the light off in the house just so I can see it a little bit better. And yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Also, with it being located next to the stairs, I did wanted to make sure that when you're coming down the stairs here, you don't see loads of empty space at the back. So yeah, I've put the lights all the way around the tree, still focusing on more at the front, but I haven't left any blank spaces, just so when you are coming up and down the stairs, you don't see an empty spot. Because for me, Christmas is all about the Christmas tree. Like, it's got to look the part. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how that looks just there. A really nice 7-foot tree with all the lights on. Now, with it being the twinkly animated tree, you've got to now do the mapping. So, of course, the patterns do work. And yeah, if I move it over to here, you can see all the patterns. I can have it coming down the tree like a rainbow effect. And you can just kind of slide along some of your favourite ones. However, yeah, it might not be set up the same as it was last year. So what I need to do is actually map the tree. So you can see that was kind of last year's setup just on there. However, if we go on to map lights just here, you see you've got two options. You've got easy mapping, and then you've got the advanced mapping. I'd always recommend going for the advanced because, yeah, the easy one means basically just taking a photo of the front of the tree. You're not getting that full effect all the way around. So yeah, if we go on to advanced mapping just here and press next just there, and then next again, obviously now we're going to take photos of the tree effectively. So as you can see, I've got that lined up there, get all the lights in, start mapping, and there we go. I'm taking an angle of the tree from here. Does all this little dancing just so it can all connect up to the phone. And there we go, it'll save that image from that area. There we go. So the ID colour will guide you to obtain the best results. So let's add some more mapping, shall we? Let's do it from this angle now. And this is basically just to make sure you're getting the right effect there. So if we do it from about here, make sure to get as many LEDs in as you can. And yeah, I'm going to map it from lots of different angles, including from up there on the stairs, just to get the best patterns possible. And yeah, the more times that you map the tree at the start of your setup here, the better it's going to look. Obviously, we'll get it from this angle as well. And it's basically, each of the lights has basically got its own little Wi-Fi router in that connects to the Wi-Fi router and then through to the app from Twinkly. So yeah, it's very advanced. You know, for some people it might be a bit too much. They might think, oh, I just want some normal lights on my tree. But for me, I like getting this right. So yeah, I'm going to do this about another 3 or 4 times just to get it all right. And then we'll have a look at the patterns and see how it's been mapped. So once you've took all your photos of the tree and done all the digital mapping, it'll actually come up on your app with a digital layout just here of your tree. And as you can see, it'll move down in sequence from the top. So this is the part where you want to make sure that everything's all synced up right. You want to kind of come around the back of the tree, make sure that everything is coming down as it should do from the top, and yeah, not kind of going down in lines, if that makes sense. And yeah, when you are putting your twinkly lights on the tree, try and do them across ways because it actually enhances the overall experience just here of your tree in the end, in my opinion. I like to think I'm a bit of a twinkly expert now after a few years of owning some. Like, I'll never go back. Like, these lights are phenomenal. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. It looks pretty good. So we can just press OK. It's now going to save that, putting all the effects together, and voila, we'll now be able to get all these wonderful patterns on the tree. Now you can make your own. You can pretty much do what you want to be honest. But yeah, I like the sparkles there. That's a nice one with the blue. And then, yeah, all the sparkle effects. I think blue and white always goes really nice with this tree, mainly because it's a snowy, frosted one. But you can actually just slide across through all the different effects. And you can see now why you want to do the mapping right, because, like, look at that. It's like doing that yellow and red, perfect, down in a line, you know. You can see that it's like this one. We've got the vertical flag going across, and you can see it's all nice in a line, and that's, you know, why it's really important to get the mapping right. The waves, that's a really good one, and the great thing is you can turn your brightness up and down as well, which is really good. Listen to me, I'm like a Twinkly representative. It's not sponsored by this video by Twinkly or anything. I just really like their products. I think it's great. There we go. You can change the width of the waves just there, so we can bring that down. If you want a little bit less, if you want slower speed, you can have it practically going really slow, or if you want a party mode, you can have it going really fast there as well. You can change the colours of the waves. Oh, brilliant these lights are. And of course, later in this video, going to be setting up the huge twinkly tree in the garden. But yeah, that gives you a bit of an idea on how it all comes together. For the best twinkly effect, you are actually best not putting any decorations on your tree. I mean, I like to be traditional. I will be putting decorations on this one like we did last year. But actually, you do get the best effect from the patterns when you don't do the decorations on there, you know, because you can see every bulb and it always looks really nice. That's down to the candy canes just there. But of course, most people, myself included, want decorations on the indoor tree. I do all my fancy patterns, really, on the outdoor twinkling. That's quite nice, look. A bright twinkle. And yeah, there's like different ones you can download as well. You can, create custom ones. Unicorn, that's quite a nice one, which is fantastic. Honestly, I'll be sitting here now for the next couple of months just playing with this every night. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to go and get the ornaments now and start to put those on. Like I say, I've got the addition of some Disney ones this year, which is going to be really nice. So I've actually just unboxed these for the first time in quite a few years. I used to love collecting Disney ornaments and decorations, and I've got 17 different Disney baubles here. Now I've not bought any for about 10, 12 years, I'd say. But yeah, here's a look at the collection that I've got. Now I'm not going to put all of these on this tree because I do like keeping the colour schemes all on point. However, I just thought I'd show you them all here because these red ones are going to go in the kitchen because obviously we're going to go for that warmer red feeling there like we did last year. So yeah, we're going to add these in there with those. Probably this one from Disneyland Paris from the 20th anniversary celebrations. You got Mickey and Minnie there with the tree. So yeah, they're all red. They're quite nice. We'll go for Tinkerbell just over here as well. She can go out this year. And also over here we've got Minnie Mouse. Yeah, all of those can go into the kitchens. We had a bit of a Disney touch because they're all red. And then in terms of in here, I'm planning on adding Mickey Mouse just here with the little Santa hat. I think that would look quite nice on the trees. Yeah, I think we'll add that in there. And you see Mickey is inside there as well with these sack of presents on the back. And also we've got this nice star here as well with Minnie. So yeah, I think we'll add that on there. Has Minnie lost a nose? I've just noticed. Yeah, I think she's lost the end of her nose. Oh no, maybe we're not there. I'll have to try and find it, see if I can glue it back on. And then you've got Mickey and Minnie just here as well. That's the thing with these. And one of the reasons why I did stop collecting, A, because of the cost of them. They are quite expensive now. And they've always been pricey, but yeah, they've really got expensive now at the parks. And also as well, you know, they can soon break because they're so delicate. I mean, they're all wrapped up just over here. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, Minnie's nose has still come off just there. Yeah, I've got some really nice ones. Got this one with the castle just here, Pirates of the Caribbean, which I really like, with the Eiffel Tower just there as well. And yeah, just in general, I used to collect these. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you them. And now the tree's up and all the lighting's complete. Time to get on with those decorations. Yeah, we've got this nice topper. Bought this last year, so yeah, I'm going to add that onto the top of the tree. Obviously with these, it can be quite hard to get them to stand actually because obviously the top of the tree isn't the most secure. So what I'm going to do is actually attach this to a little bit of wood and put that down the back of the tree and we can cable tie that into place. And that should just fit there nicely without touching the roof there. And yeah, this is why I like packing all my decorations up nice at the end of Christmas because it makes it a much nicer job, doesn't it, when you come around to doing it again. Look at that, it's all ready to go. Most of these are for the tree, but also some of these are for the garland that I'll add into here as well. Let's get decorating the tree. I tell you what, the Christmas tree here in the living room is looking awesome. And yeah, as you can see, all the baubles and decorations are on there now. And yeah, we've got that nice frosted flake topper on the top there too. What I've actually done is because these Christmas trees aren't the most stable at the top, I've actually been to B&Q and got a metal rod that you can see there. And I've actually ran that to about this part of the tree. I then used white cable ties so they don't show up as much to actually attach it to the tree just to make this top a bit more stable. Because obviously sometimes, you know, you're attaching whether it's a fairy or a star or whatever you want to put on the top of your Christmas tree onto this top branch and it's not very stable. So yeah, I thought I'm going to put a little metal rod down just so that looks good. I mean, you could use a wooden rod if you wanted to, but I thought I'll use metal. It's silver because we've got a frosted tree. It's kind of hidden away inside just there. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the tree. It's looking awesome. Overall, it took about 3 hours to put it all together, but I am really pleased with it. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to carry on with some more decorations around the house. Well, good morning. It's day number 2 of Christmas installation here in the Sanbrooke household. Really pleased with how the tree turned out yesterday. And yes, today we're going to continue on adding some more decorations inside. Going to start off with some new garlands that I've got down the stairs. Now, we had garland on there last year. They were about 15 years old, so I decided to replace them for this year. And yeah, let's go and take a look at what I've bought. So last night we actually popped up to Trentham Gardens in Stoke-on-Trent. It's not too far away from us. And yeah, we went to Blue Diamond Garden Centre, and it's got the best Christmas display I've ever seen. It's really good there. And yeah, it's all on display so you can see it all. It gives you the inspiration. And yeah, I picked up some garlands just here. So yeah, these to replace the old ones. And yeah, these are really nice actually. When they're all fluffed up, these will look pretty good. Each one of them is 9 foot in length. I've gone for 4 of these because I thought, why not? They're actually on offer. They're either £10 each or 2 for 15. So I thought, well, it's a £10 saved if I'm getting 4. So I thought, why not? So yeah, I'm going to start with putting these up down the banister. And the garland's starting to go into place now here on the upper banister. And now we're going to continue that all the way downstairs just there. And yeah, what I'm doing with this is using white cable ties because it's a white banister, just so it blends in there on the side with it all instead of using black. Like you can barely tell that the cable ties are there. And yeah, I'd always recommend using quite a lot of cable ties so it's nice and solid and it's going to last you during the whole Christmas period. So yeah, I'm going to continue on doing this now all the way down the stairs. So it's took me about 15 minutes to put all of the garland into place all down the stairs here. And yeah, I'm really glad that I upgraded for some new stuff this year. Because like I say, it was quite old before. Yeah, this is really nice because in my opinion, it just kind of extends the feel of Christmas from down here in the living room all the way up the stairs. Yeah, that's looking really nice. We've come a bit further down this year as well, and there's a reason for that, and that is because I've got some more twinklies. Hey, I'm obsessed. Yeah, what I'm actually going to do is put twinkly lights in this year. Last year there was no lights in it, just had the decorations, but I thought, you know what, let's upgrade because then I can have it all synced up with the tree and it'll do this nice kind of show from downstairs and all the way up. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I've got another set of twinklies. So for the stairs, I've gone for the 250 set, because I feel like that'll do it perfectly. And yeah, the Generation 2 model, like all my other ones. Make sure if you buy multiple sets of twinklies, you get the same generation, as you won't actually be able to sync them up with each other. So yeah, make sure that you do that. I do like a twinkly with white RGB, and that won't sync up with these if you're doing like one tree, for example. So yeah, I'm going to get these out of the box, get them programmed into the Wi-Fi router, and then we'll put them in place. And about 5 minutes later, and the twinklies are all paired up with the Wi-Fi network. So yeah, we're going to be able to sync up all these on the garland with the tree. And yeah, it's quite simple to do. It tells you all in the box just there on the instructions. But basically, you just hold the button on the little Wi-Fi router that comes with the lights, and then it connects to your Wi-Fi router through the app on your phone. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier on, they kind of come in 2 different parts, even though it's one set. So yeah, I've spread these ones all the way up here. And I'm going to start with putting the twinklies on the top there and start working down this way. Well, about 20 minutes later and all of the lights are now installed in the garland, and yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I mean, the view from over here in the kitchen's nice as well, and yeah, it just kind of follows the railing all the way up and just kind of continues on with that Christmas feel all the way upstairs. Yeah, and down here in the living room, I feel like it complements the tree really nice as well. I mean, all you kind of see from over here is just kind of here at the side, and then yeah, it takes you upstairs, following on with the Christmas feel. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that, all nicely in place. Yeah, I'm going to be putting the decorations in there next. And just like that, about 15 minutes later, all the baubles are in place throughout the garland. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the look of the tree and the twinkly lights all the way down the stairs. I think it makes it like this winter wonderland corner. And that's the thing with the theme of the living room and the upstairs area here. We've gone for a more cooler Christmas, you know, quite cold and frosty with all the snow on the tree and yeah, all the silvers and also the blue lights that I've got at the moment. Can you tell I like the blue with the twinkly lights? But yeah, of course I can have them any colour I want to with the twinklies, and that's why I wanted to make sure I put the app controlled lights on here as well, because it wouldn't look right if this was blue all the time and then the tree was a different colour. It all wants to be nicely in sync, and it can be now. But yeah, all the baubles are in all the way up, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it. Right, on to the next. Yeah, the next plan of action is to move here now into the kitchen, and yeah, start to install the garland around here. So this is going to be very warm. It's the kitchen. I want it to be really homely for Christmas. So yeah, we're going for a nice kind of garland around there, and some more details this year as well. Let's go. Working really hard today on the Christmas setup. Here's Charlotte down here.
Don't mind me, I was doing the deep clean of the washing machine.
Oh, there you go. You're liking the look of Christmas so far?
Oh, it looks so nice. It's just so nice to see so much colour back in the house.
Oh, it is, yeah. It's beautiful. Like, it looked really bare when we took stuff down last year.
Oh, it looks so nice. I'm glad to see Santa back as well.
Oh, I know, yeah. Santa's down here. Actually started with the table decorations, much like last year as well. So yeah, it's a very modern kind of house. We've got a very modern kitchen. However, I like it to be more traditional at Christmas. Yeah, we just put this tablecloth on. We've got all these with the robins on, this nice central piece, and a Christmas smelling candle in there as well. And yeah, we've got the little merry-go-round. This is really old. Like, that's a big part of my childhood Christmas. And then along with that, we've got the nutcrackers, Santa Claus himself down here. Hey, we've got a big nutcracker, or soldier, just over here on the right hand side. There you go, he's with the drums as well. And yeah, also up here, the moose is out. So yeah, this has got a lot of childhood memories for me. I bought it on a car boot sale for £4 many years ago. I must have been about like 10 years old, maybe even younger than that. And yeah, I love this. It's part of my Christmas history. So yeah, I like to get this up on the wall. And yeah, all the garlands now in place. And as you can see, I'm starting to put lights in. So yeah, last year we didn't have lights in this garland. I thought, let's upgrade it for this year. Of course, the theme of the kitchen is very warm, very cosy. So yeah, we're going with red lights in here. I thought we don't need twinklers in this because it's always going to be on red to kind of fit with the warm kind of feeling that we've got going on in this room. We've got a colder kind of frosty front room and then warmer in the kitchens. Yeah, these are connectable lights. I've had these for quite a few years. They're LED, and the great thing is with these, you can just connect up as many sets as you want to. So obviously I don't know how many I'm going to use around here. So I've connected 3 sets together and I've got them all down here. However, I've got another 3 sets upstairs. So if I need more, I can connect some. If there's too many lights there, I can take some off and disconnect them. So I'm going to add these in all the way around the mirror now. It's not took me too long there to install all of the lights around the mirror, and yeah, that's really brought it to life this year. Last year I really liked what I did with it, but I just wanted some lights in it, you know, and I thought, well, I want them in there, however, how am I going to hide a cable? And then I thought, we've got the nutcrackers here. So yeah, literally, we've got the cable hidden behind there, which then runs under the table and then down to the power outlet. Sorry, Santa, I've put a chair in front of you. We had to see it again in a minute. But yeah, I think that looks fantastic. And of course, we're going to add all the decorations on there now. We've got them bells, we've got the baubles, we've got a couple of Disney bits that are going on there this year. A few other pieces as well that kind of relate to us, which make it really nice and personal as well. Yeah, they're really good actually, these connectable lights. I'd always recommend twinklers, but also connectable lights depending on the project that you're doing. And yeah, with an installation like this, it was perfect because it got to about here and I thought, oh, I don't need that other set. So yeah, I can just undo them and then I've got my perfect square around the mirror just there. But yeah, as you can see, got all the red decorations down here. Like I say, a couple of Disney bits are going on there as well this year. So yeah, I'm going to put all them on now.
So I've actually been to Costco today, and staying on theme, I have bought 9 luxury mince pies.
Oh, look at those just there.
They're not for us, they're for my mum and dad. But these look so good.
$4.99 for a 9-pack.
My mum and dad are going to love these.
Well, that's the thing with Costco. Things come like on big scale, don't they?
Yeah, they do. We love the shortbreads, but we're going to hold off getting them for Christmas.
Yeah, we'll wait until a little bit close to the time. But yeah, they look delicious, they do, don't they? Oh, your mum and dad are hungry. They expire on the 11th.
I know. Yeah. It should be okay, though. It's only a best before, isn't it?
Well, there we go. All of the lights and decorations are now in place up there on the dining area garland. And yeah, I'm really pleased with how that looks. A little bit more full than last year, and you know me, I like getting these garlands nice and full, lots to see on there. You know, you got all the nice red flowers all the way around there too. We got some candy canes, you got an apple just there, and then you actually got a few Disney references as well. So yeah, we got these wonderful Mickey baubles just here. Right at the top, you can just see Tinkerbell there, and also Minnie Mouse, either side of the big bells that we've got there in the middle. And there's a few other nice little touches on here as well, such as a camera just there as well because of what we do. So yeah, that's quite nice, just up there. And look at the reflection as well of the other garland going up the stairs and also the tree. But yeah, we've got the nice candle down here as well, all set up for the holiday season, which I'm really pleased about. But yeah, I think that looks fantastic. The addition of lights in there for this year has really just set it apart. And yeah, it creates a nice ambience when you've got the light off on the other side as well. How nice is that, just with the candle? Oh, what a lovely Christmas ambience just here in the kitchen. And yeah, if we turn both the lights on in here, still looks as nice as well. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And of course, the final part of the installation tomorrow is going to be the huge Christmas tree going up. And yeah, we're going to see that in the back, exactly like it was last year. I was really pleased with that, because it meant you could see it also here from the dining room as well. So yeah, that's going to be going up, the huge garden Christmas tree. But yeah, looking very nicely like it, Charlotte.
Oh, it looks so cosy, doesn't it?
It does, cosy in the winter.
Cozy in the winter.
And yeah, we've got all this set up now as well, which is looking great. And yeah, also, I've put this garland up just over here. However, it's looking a bit bare. Yeah, I do need to get some more baubles for that. So I'm going to go and nip down. It's probably B&M down in our local one and get some baubles for there, because I've put the bows on and the snowflakes, but I've obviously used more baubles on the tree and the garland this year because I didn't have enough left to do this, but that's fine. I like it nice and full anyway. But yeah, we're not having lights in this one because I don't really want a wire dangling down there, and it's like with that one, the wire's hidden behind the soldiers, those nutcrackers.
Can't have them showing. Can't have the wire showing.
Yeah, I just don't like that,
No, I know
you
what you
know.
mean.
Yeah, it just looks a bit naff, I think. But yeah, it's looking lovely, ready for presents to go under the tree just there.
Yes,
And yeah,
presents.
what a really nice ambience. But yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow, where it's the final day of the Christmas installation of the house. And yeah, we're going to be putting up the big Christmas tree.
I'm going to get my work clothes ready for this one.
Yeah, it's always a big installation. It takes a full day, sometimes more than a day, to get all the twinkly lights on. There's 1,000 twinkly lights on there, and yeah, that's going to be going up tomorrow. We'll see you then while we'll continue on. Well, good morning. It's the final day of the Christmas installation here at the Sanbrooke household. And here we go, it's time for the big boy now. We've got the huge tree that stands here at the bottom of the garden, 15 foot tall. And yeah, it comes in 5 pieces, as you can see just here. Now, I've actually been storing this in some containers out the back of the theme park museum, because I thought, well, it works out great really, just putting them out there. It saves tracking them up and down the loft each year. So as you can see, these are massive. So yeah, that's the biggest piece down there, through to the smallest over on that side. But yeah, in terms of how we're going to put this up, we've got this big kind of framework down here at the bottom. It's kind of like your standard Christmas tree frame. However, this one is massive because the tree comes right out. And when we moved into the house like 14 months ago now, you may remember I designed the garden to actually have somewhere for the tree. So that's why we put these slabs down here, because it creates a nice solid base. It was literally designed for the purpose of this tree. And I think when you're putting up a big installation like this, you've got to think about, you know, where you're going to put it. And what the great thing about this, it's in perfect in line with the house dining room as well. So it means when we're sat there in the dining room, you get a really nice view of the Christmas tree. But yeah, Charlotte's going to be helping me today.
I'm ready.
And yeah, we're going to put the first couple of sections in. And what we actually do then, we built this last year. So
Whoa.
painted black to match the shed. So when we get the tree up to the height of the shed, this wraps round the tree to keep it secure, screws into the shed just there. Looks a bit ugly at the moment, but you can't see it when the tree's
I didn't
up.
even know that was in last year.
Yeah, there you go. So that actually keeps the tree secure.
That's
and then
good.
we're going to add 4 really strong wires down, and then use those couple of bricks there down the front, bury them under these stones so we can't see them, just to, of course, to give it that stabilisation at the top. But the good thing is, with it being up against the shed's just here, and with this attached around it, all cable tied on, it's not going to go anywhere. It barely moved last year. It just wobbled a tiny bit in the wind, but you're always going to get some give like that with a tree like this. Right, let's go.
Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches.
Installation's going well so far.
It is going well.
Yeah, nice little song there. It took us about half an hour actually to get to this stage. So we've got 3 sections installed here now. We've got this all cable tied up in the middle, so it's nice and secure, and it's screwed into the shed just over there as well. I will be putting some more ties and screws in though before we add the top couple of sections. But yeah, it's perfect this is, because I've had this tree for a long time. I used to do massive Christmas displays when I lived with my parents at the front of the house, and yeah, I've had this for probably about 12 years now. I had some great use out of it over the years. Charlotte's just fluffing it all up now.
Trying my best for you.
And yeah, it's perfect because literally when it gets to this level 3, it's the same height as the shed just here. So yeah, this connecting what we do is great, and obviously from the side it's all painted black, so you can't really notice it at all at night, and from round at the front of the house you can't see it at all. Like Charlotte said, she didn't even know it was there last year. Yeah, first time I've put this up without Dad helping me as well. I thought let's just go for it. Yeah, and it's going well so far. So yeah, we're fluffing it all up.
I'm on work experience.
Fluffing it all up, and of course it looks really nice. Yeah, the best thing to do with fluffing a tree is come and stand further back, have a look at gaps and think, oh, like I can see there, once fluffing up a bit. And also because we're putting the twinkly lights on here, 1,000 twinklies, we've got to make sure that there's enough branches to attach them to. If you just kind of left it like this, you know, you're gonna have nothing to attach it to, because we're going to be going around the tree in a line with the twinklies. But yeah, it's going really well. It's nice and secure. Weather's on our side today as well. Lovely crisp November day. So yeah, we'll get fluff in, and then yeah, we'll get all them gaps filled in. Look at that lovely blue sky. Perfect day for an installation like this, because you really want the weather to be good when you're putting up something this big. Yeah, really pleased with it so far. I mean, fluffing's complete on here now. We can always do a few little touch-ups if we need to once the whole top section's in place, because yeah, the step ladder will kind of be going up against it, may move a few of the branches, but we can do that later on. And yeah, these 2 final sections are now joined together. Now, of course, what you'd normally do is put these together and then slot it straight in. However, because of access and the twinklies that I put on this, I actually find it a lot easier connecting these down here and then putting all the lights on here and then lifting that top section into place. So that's all done and dusted up there at the top. I mean, I can get access around the back just by going onto the roof, but yeah, I find it easier doing it like this. So yeah, here's a look at the twinklies. We got 2 sets. We got a 600 and a 400. That's the 4, that's the 6. And yeah, I've now just made sure here on the ground that everything's all connected up. So obviously we've got the Wi-Fi router in the house that connect through to these 2 routers here to make sure that it's all app controlled and ready to go. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that all this is ready before actually putting the lights on the tree. Of course, even if you haven't, whatever you've got, twinklies or whatever you've got, normal lights, make sure you test your lights first before you put them up on a tree, especially a big tree outside. But yeah, as you can see, we've got this still synced up from last year. It will want remapping because obviously the lights are going to be in a different place. But yeah, you get a bit of an idea on how that's done. And yeah, through Twinkly, you can actually connect them all together there. As you can see, Big Tree 1 and Big Tree 2 are connected up. And then we can move off to the left. We've got the stair garland and the house tree, which are both off. And we can turn those on and off here as well. And obviously, garden tree, which is ready to go. So yeah, we're now going to start to unravel these. I packed them up nice last year anyway, so it should be quite easy just to get these ready. And then we're going to decorate the lights on this section of the tree. Once that's done, we're then going to attach some of this wire just here, the garden wire, which is really strong stuff. Been using it for years. We're going to put 4 of those on there, lift that into place, and then we'll ground that down and make sure that's going to be nice and stable, and then continue on putting the lights up. So yeah, we're doing well so far, about 90 minutes in. Oh, Charlotte's doing a cracking job just there.
I'm doing the chief role of holding the tree in place while Sean wraps the lights around it.
It makes it much easier for me doing this because I can just literally keep looping round. We've been doing this for about 20 minutes so far, and that's the thing. Positioning is key with twinklies. I like to get them in a good line. It's not just kind of putting them on there or going up and down. You want to be going across for the best patterns. So yeah, obviously this is looking good. I'd always say leave your lights on whilst you're doing it, and also have them on like white. Don't have all fancy patterns on whilst you're doing it. Just have them on white, then you can start to see how even they look. And obviously with the tree, a lot of it you don't see. So yeah, similar to last year, we're not going to be doing the back section. We'll kind of stop the lights here. However, because the top section can be seen from everywhere and for our wonderful neighbours as well, we're going to make sure that, of course, from this part on, you know, it's full all the way round. So yeah, that whole section is having lights round, and then we'll also make sure on about to here it is on the side too, so all of this is full, just so it doesn't look, you know, everywhere you see the tree from outside, we want everybody else to be able to enjoy it as well. So it'd look a bit naff for the neighbours, wouldn't it, you know?
Everybody to enjoy it.
Yeah, that's the thing when it's up nice and tall. Well, there we go. The bottom section's complete. You've done a grand job there, Charlotte.
Done many movements of going round the tree, under the wires. I've done a good job.
You've probably stood there for the best part of an hour. But yeah, it takes time. You've got to think, though, with how much manoeuvring there is to get this right. If you put it into place and then did it, manoeuvring around with ladders, it would take hours to do that. I did that the first time I had these twinklies because I didn't really know how it was going to go. And obviously that was at the old house as well, where I could get a better access round. But yeah, it took ages just to do this top section. So yeah, I'm really pleased that that's all done.
This is definitely the best idea doing this.
I think so. And yeah, if you were going to put a topper on, or decorations even, then you could do. Obviously, I don't decorate this with it being outside, and I want that full effect of the twinklies. When you do put baubles on, I said this when we did the inside tree, you don't see the patterns as much. Fine for the inside, but with this being outside, I really want that effect of the patterns. But yeah, we've got all the lights on there, probably a couple of hundred lights, and then also we've got these all tied in. So yeah, they actually go into the centre of the tree. We've got 4 of those. I've raveled them all up. I've raveled the rest of the lights up for this section. And then literally we're going to go in for the lift now and put it up there in the top. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Well, it was quite the lift, but there we go. The tree is now in place, and as you can see, it's massive. In fact, the camera doesn't do it justice, but now you can see why it's much better putting the twinkly lights on the top section, because now I've only got to work on the bottom area, which is easier to access. But yeah, that's looking really good. The most important thing is now getting that tied down, because we've got them 4 cables. Make sure that's all secure, that the middle's in. But the good thing is it's got that massive support in the back anyway, so even when you shake it, it hardly moves at all, which is great. Oh, it's looking nice and straight now, and yeah, we're just getting it all secured. See what I've done down here is I've actually put one of these really heavy bricks just underneath. They're actually from an old storage heater that we used to have at the old house back in the day. See, I've put that down there, tied it all round, and covered it over with the stones again, just so it's covered up. Yeah, let's have a look at the after, and that's how it was before, just over there. And we're going to do the same with that one. And then round here at the back, it's making sure it's attached on just down there as well, because it doesn't matter that the rope comes out a bit at the back, attaches down there onto the shed. I'm going to do the same in that bottom corner as well. But yeah, then we're nice and secure and can continue on with the twinkly lights then. Well, the tree's looking really good. As you can see, I've now got 400 of the LED twinklies on there. I always start with the smaller set first, because obviously the tree gets chunkier as it comes down towards the bottom. So yeah, I've still got 600 lights to go on there, but it's looking good. And the best thing is, all the high up stuff's done now. Don't even need the ladder to reach some of these lower sections just here. It's already programmed in, it's already synced, so all we've got to do is literally sort the wiring out underneath so it's all weatherproof, and also map the tree later. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. And thanks to Charlotte for all your help there.
Oh, no problem.
Hey, it's looking really good. Nice team effort as well from the two of us. I think it's, you know, it gets quicker every year, especially based on last year. Just repeated the process that me and Dad did down here. I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. And we've managed. It feels really secure, and what a day for doing it as well. So I'm going to continue on putting on the other lights now, and then it'll be nearly done. I think that's got to be a new record for putting up this big tree. It normally takes the full day. However, I managed to do it in less than 4 hours, including a little lunch break as well, which I am really pleased about. Of course, Charlotte's been a huge help as well, saved loads of time. Instead of me having to keep going up the ladder, I could just kind of walk around while Charlotte was holding that bottom section. Yeah, all the lights are now installed, and yeah, I've just digitally mapped it as well. And yeah, as you can see, I've got it on the snowfall effect now. So the lights start at the top, they come all the way down the bottom. Here we go, you'll see that happen again now. They'll make their way down the tree, and that's how you know that it's all mapped properly. Yeah, I'm just going to sort out all the cabling down here at the bottom, and I'll wait until tonight to show you it in the dark in a couple of hours before wrapping up this vlog here on the Sanbrooke Adventures. Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, here we go. It's took most of the day to set up, but it's more than worth it. The 15-foot tall, 1000 LED twinkly tree is now in place here in the garden, and I'm really pleased with the overall look of it. It is incredible, and yeah, them lights are nice and even as well. I've hardly had to make any adjustments, which I'm very pleased about. I've just got good knowledge now when it comes to Christmas lights, I think, and especially these twinklies these past few years. I'm really pleased with them. And you got all the patterns down here in the app. So yeah, just going to go through some of the patterns for you just so that you can see them in action. So yeah, this is Magic Band that we've got just here. That's quite nice. What else we got? Oh, there we go. Another band going up the tree. That's pretty good. The 3D flag. That's a good one. And that's the thing. It's why you want to map your lights right so you get the better effects just there. Oh, I quite like that. So I goes from nothing to all the lights. It's got the rotor effects just there. Oh, that's a cool one. All the way down from the top of the tree. Just a rainbow colour there, which is really pretty. The snake. I quite like the snake up the tree. That looks pretty cool. Bright twinkle. More subtle. Hey, and this one's called fireworks. It goes up, the firework goes off, and then it goes chew. Oh, I love it. Candy cane. Oh, that's a great one. Sparkles, classic. Yeah, you can see it's all mapped just here beautifully on the tree. But yeah, there's so many different ones, and you can download new ones all the time. Unicorn, that's quite a nice one as well. And the camera doesn't do it justice. Oh, I'm so pleased that it's up. Well, it all started off with the tree here in the living room, and of course expanded upstairs with all the garland and all the great lights on there too, and an upgrade to twinklers on there for this year as well. And I am really pleased with how it looks. Charlotte, we're all ready for Christmas.
I know, we're ready. We just need presents now under the tree.
I know, well that's the next thing, isn't it?
It is. Christmas shopping's next.
Oh, but I'm really pleased that I also got some more baubles just on here as well, which looks nicely finished off. You know me, I like the garlands nice and full. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that.
So cosy.
Oh, yeah, we got the nice Christmas cushion.
Yeah, I like this.
Just on there. We got a small Santa just here, and also the Nutcracker who's having a drink by the looks of it.
It's my Victor.
And yeah, down here we got a couple of nice tea lights as well. Oh, I'm really pleased with it. And to make our way through into the kitchen, oh, the lovely red kind of warm feel comes into here. But that is a good thing with the twinkly lights. In the living room, if we want to change the atmosphere, we can change it to red. You know, if we want something a bit more warmer and cozy instead of the cooler look. And yeah, you've got the reindeer there, big Santa, all the tables set up, and then the main event itself, the twinkly tree just out there. In fact, if I turn that off, there we go. See what I mean about it being perfect for the position of it in the garden. Like when I came to view this house, when I was going to put an offer in, I always think of Christmas because I love it that much. I was like, I can just imagine my tree going in there, and you know what? It looks the part. Up for a second year in the Sanbrooke household. I love it. Merry Christmas, everyone. I know some people might think it's too early, but like I said back at the start of the vlog, do whatever makes you happy in life. And I love Christmas. It's a doom and gloom kind of time of year coming out of the theme park season. So it's so nice just to get the lights up and of course get Christmas well underway. Well, there we go. That brings us to the end of our vlog, setting up for Christmas 2023. I've loved it over the past few days, putting it all together, and now we've got a beautiful home for Christmas all set up for us.
It is so warm and cozy. I love it.
Oh, it's really nice and pretty, and I love this time of year. I really do. Comment down below. Are you putting your Christmas decorations up soon? Maybe you've already got them up like us. I would love to know down below in the video comments. But in terms of Christmas, we're only just getting started. We've got loads coming up on the channel, haven't we?
I'm going to do a Christmas bake, so I want your guys' ideas. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you'd like me to see baked this Christmas.
Oh yeah, and along with that, I think we're going to do a gingerbread house. We're going to get one and build it up.
Yeah, I saw a good one in Aldi.
Yeah, we'll get one of those and kind of build that. And along with that, we're going to be going to some Christmas markets starting off in a few days' time with Birmingham. So yeah, we've got lots to look forward to here on this channel. And of course, if you want some Christmas theme park action, head over to Theme Park Worldwide because that'll all be starting in the next couple of weeks as well. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching and have your own adventures. We'll see you in the next vlog.